But also, I was looking on his Instagram page a little bit earlier today, and he was so on point when he was calling Trump out, you know? And it was so cool because I actually even pulled it up. He was saying, I was never afraid of his politics or beliefs, except on the occasion where I had a chance to share mine. I took him to the mosque when he spoke poorly about Muslims, brought rabbis to his office when he made anti-Semitic statements, and corrected him when he said any hateful things. He was my friend because he was fun. He was the fun guy that gave money to charities, to my charities. He wasn't in power. He was announced. I was among the first of his friends to speak publicly. I cared about this country more than my friendship and can remember this pic. There's a pic that he's talking about with Melania and Donald, and then him and Kimora, and then Diddy. So he, too, has been out there posting. You know, there's a popular post with a white boy walking around with a gun on his back and one in his hand, and then the cops are letting him walk past, and you got a black guy on the ground, and they're like, you know, knee on his back type of image. This is sad that this is the state of the culture with the world, but I don't feel like our time is over with this world. Definitely not. But are we being challenged? Definitely. What would you say about that, Jay? You feel like we're being challenged with the things that are occurring, the hatred, the killing, black men falling by the wayside? What do you feel about that?
Oh man, it just, to be honest, sometimes you don't want to think about it because it's just sad.
Right.
Sad. It's just too sad, man. It's sad to me to see your people going through that. I did make a song or like a ballad to kind of like tribute that. It was before they were even doing like the All Lives, Black Lives Matter. I actually called it All Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying? But then it was like, you don't know what to call it. All Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, this person's lives matter, and just started like becoming too much. And then it was like, so it's weird, man. And then, like you said, everyone going through what they're going through as far as them slaying down our young brothers on the street, the police, is definitely not right.
Well,
I try to stay away from a lot of it. I try to stay away from.
I agree with you.
I try to stay clear from a lot of it. I mean, I hate to say it. I hate to tell. I would never tell us young black brothers to run ever, but I would say if you're out of sight, you're out of mind. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, like, I avoid cops at you know what I'm saying? I avoid them at all costs. You know
and that's sad that you can. That you know what the sad part is that
I
don't think cops exactly that you have to say that you hide from them. That at one time in this life they were to protect and serve. Honestly, they're civil servant workers. They're supposed to be on a job to protect and serve their communities, and it is totally not the case. So before we continue on, I want to throw this next song out there for people, Jay, just to lighten up the air, because we did talk on some serious subject matter just present, but it's, you know, it was relevant, and I just wanted to express my disappointment because it's ridiculous that we have a president that is tweeting and subjecting himself. How? I don't see it. You know, you should be doing more than just tweeting. That's ridiculous. But on to the next thing. I want to wrap this up, and I want to get into the core of Jay Reed. Jay Reed is rapper, father, native of Tampa, Florida. You've been doing
businessman,
Jay, and a businessman. Definitely an entrepreneur, doing great things. Big shout out to his father, Robert Scott, because I think that's where you get it from. he is one of those that I've always noticed has had all these different hustles. You know what I mean? Like, he just was a go-getter, and I admired that about him. So I feel you get that from your dad. But before we get into the next track, Jay, just tell the listeners about Jay Reed. Like, I know you personally, but what is it about you that just wants to do this thing called music, called hip-hop, when the naysayers are telling you that you can't? What do you tell them?
You know what, man? I just say I love it. I love the hate. You know what I'm saying? I love the love. I love it. I love the music. You know what I'm saying? I love the life. I love I speak what I say, and I live what I say in my lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I feel like a lot of people don't love it. You know what I mean? And
right.
They just don't get it. They're in it for the wrong reasons. They're in it because they
right.
see the flash, the fame from other people. You know what I'm saying? That people are in it because they think it's going to get them on. Or people are in it because for the money or for the women or for the shit. It could be the drugs. People are in it for the wrong reasons, and I don't think people really
right.
love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's where I get the upper hand, is that I love it, so I won't quit. I don't. I wish Tupac and Biggie were here today, like you said. God bless their soul, rest in peace. I wish they were here today to see how the game would be now, like you said, because like Snoop Dogg is not gonna stop rapping. Diddy ain't gonna stop rapping. Jay-Z ain't gonna stop rapping. Man, Jay-Z, hip hop is such a new sport. I'll call it a sport. It's such a new sport that we've never seen the oldest. We've never seen an 80-year-old rapper because we never seen none of the greats live that long. We'll see how long.
That's unfortunate.
Jay-Z
I mean, you have. I think, and I'll expound from there because I receive what you're saying, but I do see you have your elders in hip hop. They're called the Cool Hercs, and they're called the Curtis Blows, and they're called Grandmaster Flash, and others like a Queen Latifah, and there's fathers of hip hop and daughters of hip hop like the MC Lights, who they surpass expectations and now are doing phenomenal things that represent the culture. Like KRS once said, this is a culture. This is a lifestyle. This isn't a fad. You just can't jump out of your black skin and say, I want to be something different. You black, you black. You hip hop, you hip hop. And
you know what? I did grow up. I did grow up listening to, like you said, with my pops letting me hear that early Luther, that early, you know what I'm saying, that James Brown. I grew up listening to all them older, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of James Brown, and speaking of James Brown, yeah, and speaking of James Brown, one of the most sampled tracks or beats come from, I believe, like a James Brown. Papa Got a Brand New Bag, Brand New Funk. James Brown is like the father of soul, and so many hip-hop artists, they have infused jazz, blues, R&B, rock into their music that it has surpassed so many expectations. Before we continue on, let me throw on this new track that Jay Reed has, and you heard a snippet of it, but let's hear some more from Jay Reed, Priceman. You heard it right here on Ty Jones, The Voice.
Do what it do, gon' get loose. Turned up off the lick in the juice. Ozone high gas, I'm a swisher. Bet one thing, yeah, I'm that nigga. Do what it do, gon' get loose. Turned up off the lick in the juice. Ozone high gas, I'm a swisher. Bet one thing, yeah, I'm that nigga. Do what it do, 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 do what it do. really got the juice. Pull up, super fly like a Learjet. They ain't wanna see a young nigga make it here yet. Do it like a pro, do it like a vet. Got these haters upset, look at how they break their neck. Cause I pull up like a check, spinning like a check. Bottles hit the ice, looking like a train wreck. Ice on my neck, look refrigerator fresh. Rolling with my niggas cause I do it with the best. Whole team here, you know we ballin'. Hotline blingin', so you know they steady callin'. I'm the definition, what the fuck the business is. He know how to handle his club on candlelit. South snow pasta shit. Track P, killed the beat and left evidence. I rock steady in a pocket dead president. Standing on the couch, like it's my motherfucking residence. Do what it do, gon' get it loose. Turned up off the lick in the juice. Ozone high gas in my swisher. Bet one thing, yeah, I'm that nigga. Do what it do, gon' get it loose. Turned up off the lick in the juice. Ozone high gas.
I like that. I'm going to let it play for a little bit, Jay. Tell me about it. That's kind of hot.
Oh, man. It is what it is, like the movie Juice. You know what I'm saying? Nice. You got the juice. You got the swag.
Let's hear from you. Let me hear a little bit of Jay. Hold on.
Chicken from Popeyes, all different flavor, juicy fruit. I be buzzing in the city like the rockin' goose. Too damn high, swag through the roof, so they ain't never stop like usual. Get money, teach goals like principal. Wolverine in the bed, invincible. Hey, really, you know it. Dope.
Okay, no, he didn't say, ladies. He's Wolverine in the bed. We're going to have another discussion on the next subject on the show. That was definitely a play on words, and we won't even get into that because I got about 3 minutes left of this show and counting. So, Jay Reed, motivation behind that one. That was an interesting. We're going to have another show. You're going to have to come on, and we're going to talk about that. But before we head out of there and out of here, I am going to exit this interview with one of the songs from Jay Reed so y'all can listen to it, and I definitely want y'all to support and follow Jay, Tampa, Florida. Jay, where can they find you when you do perform and when you and Priceman do put on shows? Tell the listeners, where can they find y'all? Where are you performing?
Man, we got like a few major clubs here in Tampa, Florida. Club Sky is a big one we perform at. I've been performed on the same stage as Lil Wayne,
nice.
Future. I've been performing on the same stages like Cardi B, like all these people, man. Ray Shrimmer. I didn't work and actually met a lot of these people. I didn't met Lil Jon. I didn't work with T-Pain.
Nice.
They DJ'd off of DJ Heat. Shout out my nigga DJ Heat, cousin fam all day. It's a movement. You know what I'm saying? And
So hold on, real quick. Big shout out to DJ Heat. DJ Heat is another familia, La Familia. DJ Heat goes by AKA Lil Richie is my little nigga. DJ Heat. Where can we find Heat? Because you two seem to be going way back with each other. I've known y'all since Pampers, changing Pampers, my nigga. But on a different subject matter, I want Heat to come on the show. You got to have him jump on here. So Jay, we're gonna exit out of here.
Get him on.
Yeah, before we exit out of here, Jay, I just want to thank you for being a guest on the show today. And I would love for the listeners to continue to follow you. They can find you on Instagram, Read the Great. Jay Reed. Read the Great also on Facebook. And we're going to get out of here, Jay. I want to thank you for being a guest on the show. Also, continue to keep doing your things. Motivate, move. Thank you, Jay Reed, for being a part of Ty Jones The Voice. Thank you.
You know.
It's Jay Reed, Tampa, Florida. We're gonna get out of here and let's hear a little bit more of Get the Bag, because I think that's going to be my theme song. We're going to exit out of this show today with Jay Reed and Get the Bag. You heard it right here on Ty Jones The Voice. Peace and good night.
Hit the bag. Get the bag. Start from the top.
Get the bag. Peace. Thank you, Jay.
Hopping out the jack, 200 on the dash, man, I don't mean to brag, all I do is get the bag, $1 million swag, but I ain't never lag, you can tell by my rag, all I do is get the bag, haters stay mad, pin to the pad. Anytime I'm in the lab, all I do is get the bag. Look, get the bag, get the bag.